Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. Over there is Diamond Dave Damone. This is the Appleton Oak. That's the answer. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we are continuing our Attack on Titan journey. We are so close to the end. I cannot wait. I just got to know how things end at this point. That's it. That's all I got.
It has been quite the journey, and I am ready, willing, and able to see where it all leads to.
I am hoping, I am praying we get the nice, neat button on the end of our story. But with the way everything's gone, I just don't know. But I'm excited to see where we go with this one.
Bring it on. I hope it's just pure chaos. Let's go!
Hey, Steve, can I get a water?
Coming right up. Got a fresh pack right down here. Oh, my back.
Uh-oh. Looks like Steve's back just called it quits.
Some help would be good right about now.
Yeah, you're gonna need some help with that, Steve. Your injury could be worth millions. You should consider calling Morgan & Morgan. Morgan & Morgan is America's largest injury law firm.
With more than 1,000 lawyers and 4,000 case staff ready to fight for you if you become their client.
But Steve's worried. He doesn't have the cash to pay for expensive legal fees.
Worry no more. Morgan & Morgan will fight for every penny you deserve. And guess what? The fee is absolutely free. Unless you win. But Steve doesn't want to sue his boss, even though he hasn't gotten his surgery bills covered in the last 6 months. Steve, when you sue for an injury, you're not suing your boss. You're suing the insurance company. So if you've been a victim in a workplace injury or any other personal injury, you can hit the link in the description to get Morgan & Morgan to fight for you. Steve did, and now he's back in the game.
そろそろ帰ろう。
長い夢を見てた気がする。思い出せねえな。
どうして泣いてるの？
Is he seeing his future memories? Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Chapter 1.
The rumbling.
That's the thing that's curious is once Eren remembers those visions, how does it play out with the past and everything else?
これのありかを知ってるのは俺とお前だけだ。この袋いっぱいになるまで金を貯める。
Nice hats.
これ以上続けたらいつか左手も切られちゃうよ。
Must have stole something.
Yep.
誰かがやらなきゃ。俺が死んだらこの金をみんなに渡してくれ。
Oh, jeez.
町の人がなんで？
Uh-oh.
Oh, let's see it.
Oh.
All right, we're just going to be having our...
Oh,
that.
Jesus, that was
Yeah,
a cool...
just our Colossal Titans.
あとどれだけ先かわからないが、俺はこの人たちを皆殺しにする。
Oh.
近いうちにみんな死ぬ。俺が殺すんだ。生き延びる道が見つからなかったんだろう。何もかもがなくなる。母さんはどう思う？
Yeah, what would your mom think?
Yeah.
俺たちエルディア人なんじゃないのか。巨人の問題がなくなるのも事実だ。納得できない。この光景。
Oh.
このガキは異国の難民で、こりゃ害虫駆除ってわけだ。
Oh, yeah, we saw him a couple episodes ago.
そうだな。俺は何を考えている。いずれこの少年も殺すくせに。
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
正義を気取っていいわけないだろ
He knows what's coming.
Wow.
う。変わらないらしい。ありがとう。俺も同じだったよ、ライナー。半端なクソ野郎だ。
Jesus.
Well, he handled business.
ごめん。なんで泣いてるの？
This is just so crazy.
I mean, could you even go underground? Would that even help?
巨人が山を登ってるじゃないか。
逃げ場なんかどこにもないぞ。
僕たち踏み潰されちゃうの？
そんなことない。諦めちゃダメだ。
Oh,
and the
wow.
heat torches everything.
それだけじゃない。
Oh, he told the kid.
It's no use now. I mean,
アンミンの本で見た世界で人類が生きていると知って、
Oh,
これは
Oh my god.
Jesus.
がっかりした。
Oh.
望んだんだ。全て
Oh my god.
ごめん。ご
oh.
めんなさい。
They showed all that. That's on. Oh.
wow.
Oh my god.
開けろ開けてくれ
A castle ain't gonna do it, folks.
Yeah.
The only thing I could see that would save them is going inside some kind of cave system.
So much for the
Yes,
gates.
Yeah.
It's interesting. It's not just like they're crushing things, but the heat of their bodies is like
Ignites
torching everything.
Yeah.
誰かいないのか誰か
Oh boy.
私たちの裁かれる日が
This is unreal.
Yeah. And everyone's just they're done. Yeah, I mean, Dave, your prediction is starting to come more and more into reality.
Yep.
It's either getting destroyed by their walking or on fire and just getting incinerated.
Yep.
It's a double whammy, man.
There is no way out. There he is. The monster.
生まれた時からずっと俺の目の前には鬱陶しい壁があった。炎の水、氷の大地、砂の雪原。
Oh my god.
それを見た者はこの世で一番の自由を手に入れた者。これが自由だ。ついにたどり着いたぞ。なあ、アルミン。
もう怪我は治ったの。
Wow, how did Armin see that?
まさかこんなのんびり過ごすことになるなんて。
座ったらどう？お礼を言ってないと思って何年も私に話しかけてくれて、寂しくて気が狂いそうだったから。でもなんで相槌の一つも返さない？明るくて楽しいことがいたでしょ。
会いたかったからだ。
Ooh, blushing.
Blushing?
I like you.
本当にわからないの？ヒッチがあんなにからかってたのに。
わからない。本当に何やってんだろう。世界中で何千何億の人が踏み潰されてる最中に私たち、私みたいな敵にも話しかけてたんでしょ。化け物の相手をすることも争いを避けるため。
いい人って言い方がやっぱり嫌いだ。大勢の人を殺した。
A lot of shades of gray in this show.
僕もとっくに化け物だよ。エレンと一緒に未知の世界を旅する。
未知の世界はそんなにいいものじゃなかったでしょ。
僕らが夢見た世界とは違ったよ。でも壁の向こう側があるはずだと。
Oh, look at Eren.
住民はもう南に逃げたのでしょう。では頼みます。飛行艇を空に上げてみせます。
The flying boat, Quinn.
Piece of junk is never gonna work.
客が邪魔だ切り捨ててしまおう
何かに使えるかもしれない。
How about we be careful with them?
みんな死んだんですか
地ならしはマーレ大陸の大半を飲み込んでいる。
どうしたら俺たちだけで
ごめん。わからないの。
兄、装備の確認をして。私は降りると伝えたはずだけど。悪いけど乗らない。よくわからない。その人類から迫害を受けてきた。生まれた時からずっと。
It's complicated.
Yeah.
エルディア人を守る後ろ盾は何もない。本当に悪いと思ってる。私はもう戦えない。最後の時間くらい穏やかで痛い。
Maybe you just need the right motivation.
いつの間に辛い思いをしなくていい。アルミンは私たちと飛行艇に乗り、それであんたはどうしたいの？エレンを殺しに行くの？殺さない。私はただそれだけ。
Well, at least she
Oh,
finally,
finally got an answer.
she
At
finally
least, huh?
answered, yeah.
マフラーをなくしたの？持ってる。
I don't know how she intends on bringing him back. You should see him in his current state.
Yeah. We got this guy.
お前ら、俺の先生は忘れちまうだろうが、エレンの行き先を吐かせるぞ。
Ugh, what the heck was?
始祖の巨人を手中に収め、地ならしを限定的に発動。志願しなくの外壁分の巨人数百体。
Several hundred Titans. He activated them all.
それで何十年もパラディ島に手出しされないのか。
艦隊を失った国は財政破綻に追い込まれます。十分すぎる打撃となるでしょう。マーレ大陸南の山脈にある砦、少し気になります。
Man, she was just laying it all out for Eren to plan.
Concern.
エレンの第二攻撃目標、飛行船を潰しに。
えらく従順に答えたな。
皆さんに頼みがあります。認めてください。チークは敗れた。2000年に及ぶエルディア人問題の安楽死計画しかなかったのです。エレンに何の解決策も希望や未来を示せなかった。
船にあった燃料はこれで全部だ。
All right. Yeah, those work.
God, can you imagine the pressure though, knowing that they have literally no time to waste if they want to save whatever's left of humanity?
Every second counts.
あの子たちはよろしいのでしょうか。
飛行艇が飛び立つまで出さないでください。
あなたは
死んだ仲間に報いなければなりません。戦士の務めを果たします。
Well, that's her committing to maybe not coming back.
I think for a lot of them, this is a one-way
Yeah,
ticket.
they know that. It's
I think that's
a one-way mission.
あと1時間ほどで離陸準備に入ります。
それぞれ装備の点検を行ってくれ。
2本も指がありゃ十分だ。
私だけ逃げることになるなんて。
今さら背負うものなんて何もないよ。
謝りたかった。お前とベルトルトにあの日、もし引き返していたら故郷に帰って家族に会えたのに。
何度殺そうとして思いとどまったか。
よく我慢できたな。
Oh, a little smile finally.
ガビとファルコを頼んだ。
了解した。
気をつけてな。またね。
Yeah. Let's.
Still coming in the screen.
君たちもこっちでいいの？
ハンジさん、あなたの言う通り、私たちに最後の指令を残したんでしょう。力を合わせてなすべきことをなせ。
ピーク。巨人の背中に乗ってその体温を感じながら。
No.
that took a sudden creepy
There's
turn.
the Hanji we all know and love.
クソメガネ。
すぐに仲良くなるさ。ねえ、リヴァイ、みんな見てるかな？
Oh, they're comrades.
死んだ仲間に誇れるかな？
やつみてえなこと言ってんじゃねえよ。
よし。燃料の注入を開始してくれ。
Getting Levi back in the game.
Even if he's only got 2 fingers on one hand.
Yeah, whose game is it? Levi's game.
Everybody's talking.
What? How in the did he make it?
What?
You gotta be shitting me.
Where did he come from?
Well, remember, he fell into the...
Yeah,
Thank you.
but still.
Did we get any holes in the plane?
I can't believe Flock made that.
Yeah.
船にしがみついてここまで。
燃料タンクに。
Of course, it's a fuel tank.
Well, little JB Weld on there. He'll be all right.
飛行できません。まだだ。溶接の準備を。
どのぐらいかかります？
Well, they didn't fuel it yet.
1時間で。
Oh no.
I don't think they have an hour.
You got 2 minutes.
Let's do it while we fly.
Got an hour. Bullshit. This will be over in 2. What? Did he just...
Did he come around?
死んだよ。今日はダメでもいつの日かって。
Someday.
There we go. Let's go. Let's go. Good luck, but let's go. I was wondering if they were going to fall.
Yeah.
アルミン、何か手はないの？足止めを。
お前はダメだ。エレンを止める切り札は
Oh, that's true.
ここは俺が。
ダメに決まってるだろ。一切消耗させるわけにはいかない。みんなをここまで率いてきたのは私だ。
Oh my god, no, Hanji.
アルミン・アルレルト、15代調査兵団団長に任命する。調査兵団団長に求められる資質は、理解することを諦めない姿勢にある。
Are we losing fucking Hanji?
I think we're gonna
Going
lose
out like a badass hero.
We're gonna lose everybody at some point.
じゃあね、みんな。リヴァイは君の下っ端だから。
She's in a real good mood.
It's just accepted her fate.
おい、クソメガネ。
ようやく来たって感じだ。最高にカッコつけたい気分なんだよ。
Oh, jeez.
I don't understand how she's gonna slow him down. I mean, how many can
Dude,
she
she's
take out?
not.
心臓を捧げよ。
君が言ってんの初めて聞いたよ。
Oh my god. I don't think I'm ready.
巨人って素晴らしいな。
Well, there's one. Well, if you do that, that'll get some dominoes going, maybe.
Well, I get it that they're still in shock, but guys, get going.
Come on, Hanji.
We got its head smashing. Look at that.
Oh, they're all just stomping each other.
Yeah, they just keep going forward.
They're mindless. Yeah, they just keep going forward. They haven't like fought anything or anything like that.
man,
They
this
just
is gonna
talk.
happen.
They just walk.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Well, that's what I was wondering is how close could she get to him because of the heat? Oh. Wow.
Oh, rest in power, Hanji.
Rest easy, Hanji.
じゃあな、ハンジ、見ててくれ。
What? She was on fire.
Oh, no.
飛行艇は
飛び立ったよ、ハンジ。
Oh,
Yeah, that's
okay.
what
I
I thought.
was gonna say.
They're watching over him.
そっか。団長なんかに指名されて大変だったよ。エレンのバカがさ。
ああ、ゆっくり聞くよ。
Rest easy, Hanji.
燃料が。
半分しか入れることができなかった。絶対にたどり着いてみせる。ハンジさんが繋いでくれたこの飛行艇、必ず地ならしを止めてくれ。何としてでも。
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
要はバカでかい骨の塊が動いてる。
頭部のうなじに本体はいるけど。
潜水と同じ手がある限り。
Yeah, that's right. Could be remote control.
エレンがどこにいるかわからない。
まとめて吹き飛ばすことはできる。あなたがレベリオ軍港を跡形もなくしたように、あなたの超大型巨人なら。
それが一番有効なやり方だ。でもそれはエレンとの対話を尽くしてから最終手段だ。
探すしかねえだろ。ジークは俺が仕留める。力を。
この飛行艇を飛ばすために仲間を大勢殺しました。すべては地ならしを止めるため。
知ってる顔をめちゃくちゃに切り刻んだ。
Yeah, we didn't forget that.
ベルトルトも兄も辛かったよな。
贖うこともできない罪だ。
Wow.
一生自分を許すことはないだろう。残りの人類を救おうぜ。
とにかくやるしかねえよな。
俺たちは同じだ。ライナ
Oh, that's what Eren said to him.
ー、お前を責める資格なんてなかったんだ。
エレンに同じことを言われた。俺たちに止めてほしいんじゃないのか。
すべての巨人とエルディア人に影響を与えることが変わりなく巨人の力を使えるままだ。
He's not trying to.
そう。自由にやらせてる。
地ならしを止められるかもしれないのに。
もう始祖の力を誰かに任せてしまいたい。それができなければ終わりにしてほしい。誰かに。
Well, beginning part of the episode.
Oh.
またかよ。
What?
He's got them all there.
聞いてやがったのか。
聞いてくれ！誰もパラディ島に手を出せない！不可侵条約を結んで終わりにできる！島はもう大丈夫だ！
He's not buying it.
エレンをここまで追い込んだのは僕らだ！
あとは俺たちで何とかするから。サシャのことでお前を憎んだけど、本当はお前だって悲しかったんだよな。
私はあなたの罪を一緒に背負いたい。お願い、帰ってきて。
だとよ、エレン。
You heard.
おい、なんとか言ったらどうなんだ。
地ならしは止まらない。運に任せて放棄することもない。俺は進み続ける。
おい。
This is absolutely wild.
俺らが信用できねえってのか。
話してくれよ！僕らはずっと一緒だ！
俺は自由を手に入れるため、お前らからは何も奪わない。お前らが世界の自由を守るのも自由。俺が進み続けるのも自由。
Try and stop me.
俺たちは衝突する。俺たちがやることはただ一つ。戦え。
Oh my gosh.
僕らをここに呼んだんだよ。
話し合いは必要ないと。
Oh, that is it.
俺を止めたいのなら、俺の息の根を止めてみろ。お前らは自由だ。
I dare you to stop me.
なんだ？どうした？
俺の予想は当たったようだ。
どうしてもダメなのか。
Yeah, just...
Not without a
I
battle.
mean, they should have known there was no way to work.
Last resort.
団長。
Oh, Commander.
ジークとエレンを結びつけたのは私です。
パラディ島を見殺しにする。
時が遡ることはありません。
No going back, Bob.
Can you go back, Bob?
失う前に気づけないものでしょうか。俺、夢を見たんです。
夢？ガリアードの？
ジークさんの夢。いや、記憶です。
ジークの記憶を見たって言った。
ジークさんの脊髄液で巨人になりました。雲の上を飛んでいた記憶です。それが僕にもできる。
We didn't get a flying Titan?
本当に飛行船はあるのか。あの岩山を登らなきゃわからないが、本当に飛行船を奪って逃げられると思ってるのか。お前らエルディア人。口に気をつけろよ、マーレジ。お前がまだ踏み潰されてないのが誰のおかげ。
Even at this point, still.
お前が裏切っても撃たれて死ぬ。望みが低かろうと関係ない。
大丈夫だよ、ブラウンさん。あの子たちは強い。
戦士になんかなろうとしなければ最後まで一緒にいられたのに。
フィンガーさん、その腕章窓から捨てろよ。
全てを犠牲にして得た腕章だぞ。
おい、なんだあの煙。
Oh, the fog.
No, no.
ついに追いつかれた。
Oh.
Dude, this is just insane.
Not a single one left.
巨人道に向かっていくぞ。爆撃だよ。 人類すべての命運をかけるつもりだ。
God, just seeing Eren like that.
Yeah.
この要塞にいるすべての兵士に次ぐ、ここが人類に残された憎しみを利用し、悪魔の島へ吐き捨ててきた。その結果、あの怪物が生まれ、耐え続けてきた憎悪を返しに来た。
Yeah, they finally realized
Finally
that.
figured it out.
二度と同じ過ちは犯さないと。私はあの子をずっと、また母親らしいこと。皆もどうか誓ってほしい。互いを思いやる世界の幕開けを。私たちの怪物との別れを。
Yeah.
I mean, they got a lot of firepower.
Yeah, ain't happening. Oh,
of course he can do that.
Come on.
Holy shit.
Is it gonna work? Or it's gonna get too hot for the airships.
You used fire. I was born into it.
What is this now?
Oh,
He's got
there's
Zeke. Somebody didn't think we'd ever see Zeke again.
Yep. I'll eat crow on that one. I thought for sure he
but
was
he's
gone.
throwing some fire, some fastballs.
Yep. It's like he's a mix between the Warhammer and the Beast.
All of them.
お母さん怖い。
Jeez, man.
兄もライナーもパラディ島で生きている。
あれ
I thought she was acknowledging.
She's acknowledging Armin. Oh, whoa, come on. Ting, ting, ting. Come on. The gauge is off, right?
Yeah.
Nope, not at all.
言えた。飛び降りる準備を。俺はその後不時着してみせる。
I don't think he's making any.
嫌がるな。
There he is.
やろうや。
攻撃目標獣の巨人
It's an absolute miracle that nothing's hit that plane yet.
Yeah. Oh. But they still got to find Zeke's body.
Holy shit.
This is so wild.
Watching.
He's going for
Oh, he's going for it.
Got him.
Oh, got him out of it too.
Yeah. He ripped the tether.
Oh boy. Oh, good. He got it
Cleared
up.
it. He had just enough left.
Now he just needs to get out of there and he'll be all right.
鎧の巨人に車力の巨人までパラディ島勢力が地ならしを止めに。
There you go. There you go. Get closer to the edge.
エレンもう一度質問させてくれ。そこから引きずり出した後。
Dude, that.
And credits.
Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, my gosh.
I guess the big question I have is
2023.
Well, here's the thing. When you folks were watching it, have you completely given up on Eren in every way? Or did you think when you were watching it, there was a part of Eren still in there, that there was still some humanity? If they could reach him, if they could pull him out, they could stop the rumbling, stop Eren, and like slap him into reality or something, maybe. That's the question I have. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think there's any chance for Eren to have any redemption?
I want to believe. I've been the whole time.
Same.
I want to believe. Look, the writing in this series has been so incredible. And look, sometimes you don't get the happy ending. You know, and sometimes when you do, it almost feels like it was a little bit cliche, right? Like, oh, they gave us the happy ending where the world was saved. And sometimes that's just not the way things go. So deep down, I want to see like, oh, there's still a chance. So you're saying there's
Still
a
some
chance.
humanity
Or
left
did you
in
have a
there.
chance until they're all in the spirit world and he's like, no matter what you do, we're doing
The
this.
fact that he gave them freedom instead kind of
Because that's where it's given you. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like once we give you.
I really want to believe there's still a chance to stop this, but
I want to believe.
Well, I think there's a chance, and maybe this is me looking at it with being too analytical about it, but all the Attack on Titan merchandise, a lot of it still has Eren on it. So if he ended up being the villain, wouldn't he not be the guy you wouldn't put on the merchandise?
That's your logic.
Wouldn't it be Mikasa
I still bought
and
Shredder toys.
and Eren, or not Eren, but Levi and Armin and everybody? So I don't. That's what I'm basing it off of. That I've got a pair of sweatpants at home that has Eren Jaeger on it.
Shout out to Jay Cutler.
So hopefully he has some kind of turnaround or something. I don't know. What did you think, Diamond Dave?
Yeah, I don't know about Eren. I don't think so. No, to be honest, I'm not going to take
totally
like
wrote
a.
him off. Yeah, totally written off.
Well, no, I think he's been saying it from my memory. Basically, when he sometime here in season 4, that he was saying that all along it's been inside me.
Yeah.
Since he was a kid, and they've given us those flashbacks of Eren. With when you saved Mikasa early, maybe there were some little developments there that we didn't pick up on right away because we had one perspective at that time. So I'm wondering if we went back now and watched it over again, what can we pick up from just that little moment of him going back to save Mikasa? But I mean, this current, at least season 4 Eren, I am 100% writing off with. He has nothing left. But I will say though, in seasons 1, 2, and 3. I will 100% say he did have it, but I don't recognize this Eren anymore.
He had that moment with the pickpocket answer.
That's what I was gonna bring up. Like he even had his chance there too to prove that maybe there's something left.
Sorry.
He was just crying and saying sorry to the kid. It didn't stop him from doing it. He still trampled that kid. We watched it happen right in front of our eyes. Which, wow, I can't believe they went so far with that.
They were graphic in here, and I really appreciate it because it sets a tone, even if it's it's a good visual to have because good for making one feel something is what I'm basing it off of, not like, oh yay, we got to see a little animated fictional character get totally smashed.
And then they almost got us with Hanji. We're like, oh, what? What?
Like,
they showed a burning skeleton falling from the sky.
Went into a delusional state and hoping that she was.
We were trying as we made.
We were grasping for straws anywhere we could.
Well, and like I said, I go back to Eren and these memories and the mind travel and how things work.
Yeah.
It's to me, I'm wondering, does Eren feel like he's on like some kind of paradox where, because of the memories of what he's seen and he's seen what he's gonna do, that he feels that there's no way he can stop it? I just gotta believe that our crew is gonna find some way to get through to Eren and at least save what's left of humanity and at least try to minimize the damage so the whole globe isn't wiped out. But I mean, that's the big thing that I was wondering.
If we can get a turn from Draco Malfoy at the last minute. At the last minute, when it is needed the most to defeat Voldemort.
Did he do it in the book?
Eren, I didn't get that far in the books.
That's right.
We did, however,
reading makes him sleepy.
We did, however, get to the scene that found its way to the editing room floor.
Yes,
where
we
Malfoy threw Potter the wand. But all I'm saying, hey, look, and we've seen that in multiple. I want to try not to give these guys spoilers, and then there's some films that I have in my head right now where I'm like, well, that bad guy at the very, very end turned good. And we saved his. You know what? I'll stop there. But in any regard, we've seen it before, so I'm not writing it off. Again, I don't need to be spoon-fed. Spoon-fed.
Maybe
I do. I don't need to be spoon-fed a happy-go-lucky, everybody hugs in the end ending. But we wouldn't even get that anyway.
No, because we've already had this loss of humanity.
Yeah, we've had. That's the thing, is like, even if Eren manages to turn good, I don't know. There's been so much tragedy. Maybe the hero's way out is that Eren decides that he wants to stop it, but the only way to stop it is somehow, he destroys himself, and we get our, Bruce Willis Armageddon moment.
Right.
You're calling that a hero's way out after he just slaughtered?
No.
I know what you're saying.
He's gonna go down.
Yeah. Hey, I just took out I don't know, so much here. And
so much of that island.
There's still
take myself out now.
Still some people left. I realize my wrongs. I know what I have to do to stop this, but it includes sacrificing myself.
The only thing that I'm going to jump in with that, Oak, because you said that and it was right in front of our face for I don't know how many episodes. You remember that scene in the very beginning of, I think of, it was early on in season 4 in the intro with the music. There was that scene of like a bunch of different Titans that were all kind of frozen in the crystal type stuff. That was right in the beginning of the credits. And it looked like there was the attack Titan at the very top and then a bunch underneath it. So I don't know, does Eren maybe crystallize everything, including all those Colossal Titans? I don't know, so many questions, but I can't wait to find out. Please, no spoilers. But like I said, the original question we had here was, do you folks, when you watched it, did you think that there was still some humanity left in Eren? Because the way they made him look with that Titan, as creepy and as scary as that Titan is, you're like,
soulless.
Okay, I'm
it's
done.
soulless.
I mean, they're like,
they had the airships, and immediately had the Sasquatch Zeke throwing freaking fastballs.
I've never seen any of the Ring movies, but when I see the creepy long straight hair just from promotional stuff,
you haven't seen the Ring?
I've never seen any of the Ring movies.
No. Nope, me neither. Only scary
it looks
movies.
like the creepy girl from the Ring
the hair.
It comes out of the well.
TV,
I know
whatever
she comes out of the well because I put a fire pit in my backyard once and didn't put like a border around it. And just put like the pit bricks, and everybody's
it was hard.
They're like, it looks like the creepy Rel from the Ring, dude.
It was hard not to see some kind of promotion back in the day of the Ring because everyone latched onto it.
But in any regard, that's what I saw when I saw that long straight black hair on Eren. But it loses its like, wow, that's super badass, and it just goes, oh, that's creepy.
Yeah, like whereas the other Titans are kind of cool looking. That one's just kind of scary.
That one,
Well, it's intimidating, scary.
Yeah,
very. And then where is he? In it.
Where is he? That's the question.
Because I mean,
right?
like we had Zeke, tethered there, and so now what becomes of him?
Yeah,
now
because
that he got untethered.
Because Zeke just like came out of a rib, right? Is that when they were doing the bombing? Is that where
he was
came
somewhere
out?
in that rib cage?
He was in
one of the
rib
ribs
cage with a tether on the front.
Okay.
And it looked like he had soulless eyes, just throwing fastballs at all the airships, taking them down. Because you saw him immediately look up, and then you saw the lightning bolt come down. So that was maybe.
What was he throwing though?
I think I don't know if he was just he was hardening. He was making hardening crystals because that's why there was a lightning bolt going in his hand. Yeah. So there must have been the crystals.
Saw him picking up the rocks, obviously, earlier on in the series and smashing them and tossing them, which was horrifically devastating.
Yeah, and then the whole thing where our whole crew got sucked into the spirit world, and they were talking to just that soulless, eyeless looking Eren. And then again, folks, apologies, first time watch. Is that supposed to be Historia next to Eren? Or no, that's Ymir, right? That's founding.
Ymir.
That's founding Ymir. Okay, that wasn't that far off. I would have got it in a matter of
That one
seconds.
I do remember, folks.
That one he would have got eventually.
That one I do. I know a lot of people knock us for not remembering everything because we've only watched it one time. But that one I remember.
Yeah.
I just love how they're running at him, and then all of a sudden they moved to back and came running up to the group. Basically, like I control
this
everything.
This is really one of those shows for me where I feel like the second watch you probably just absorb.
Oh, so much more.
So much, and I can only.
There was folks, not to cut you off, but there was folks that at least on Patreon, and I think some on YouTube members, and some of the comments. That were saying this is like their 15th time watching.
Really?
And they
every
spotted
time?
something, just tiny little things on like their 15th watch.
Oh.
So even for all those folks who've watched it a handful of times, there's still a little trinket here, a little something there.
On the TV side of that, and I know we've talked about it for the channel, the show Lost, I've heard people say like every time you go back and watch it, you catch a little bit more and more and more.
And Family Guy.
And Family Guy. Yeah, let's compare. All right. But in any regard, this is a show that, once we finish it up, I'm not going to pretend like I'm going to dive right back in right away because I just need a breather. But it's 100% something that I'm going to get back to, and something when we watch it the second time, you know, I'm going to be like, oh yeah. And then I'm going to watch other reactors doing it. I'm like, guys,
it's right there.
He's right there. Come on, you know.
Freaking light bulbs going off.
After I watch it
left
2
and
or
right.
3 times, then I can be the guy. Well, guys, if you remember from this episode,
There was actually a
He'll
few
come in
folks-
all smug into the studio. Guys, relax. I got
There
all
was actually
figured
a few folks that actually pitched to us. You guys should do a second rewatch for the channel and see what it is. I don't know if we'd ever put it on YouTube, but maybe for Patreon or YouTube members.
I mean, I would look what I think would be very interesting, and this might stir up a little bit more controversy. Is I would 1000% be down for a second watch, and in the second watch, do it in dub.
Yeah.
You know, an entire second watch in dub. So now we know the story, and along with picking up more information, we're also able to be a little bit more focused. I 1000% understand why people want to watch the sub version, just because the Japanese language, just look, audibly it's just different than the English language, right? It feels like a more passionate language, especially when there's, you know, just this really aggressive emotion there, and so I really understand that, but
aggressive,
raw, aggressive. But you know, everybody has said that that they did get some pretty solid voice actors for the dub version.
It's subjective because we still have to this day folks still talking about sub versus dub, but.
Yeah. But I think just in terms of a sheer information gathering and to try to make sure you catch everything, it would be an interesting watch to go back.
I think so. Yeah. My biggest concern with that, maybe that would be like the third time, you know, because I know and the other thing that I think people have made a few comments on is there's not always a perfect one-to-one translation.
Yeah.
You know, where you see sometimes they're like, well, you know, somebody who is, you know, bilingual will say, well, that's not what it really kind of said, which can change the story.
Yeah. And just the last thing that I wanted to touch on for you guys to get your opinions and your opinion was, did you think the airship raid was going to go down that fast that they would have like zero chance? Like, okay, they're loading up, they're doing a bombing run, they got gas or TNT or whatever.
I thought
maybe there's a chance.
I thought they lasted longer.
You did?
Yeah, I thought for sure as soon as they got near Eren, it was done. But they got real closer than I thought. So it actually lasted longer.
I thought it was going to be when Eren went into that like lightning mode. I thought it was going to be like instant, like
that they're all done. Yeah.
They're all just done. You know,
but we didn't know that it was going to go down to Zeke throwing his fast.
Right.
Yeah,
well, we didn't. Hey, surprise! Zeke's in the rib cage. You know.
Yeah, that was something else.
This has just been a crazy, wild ride.
And we lost Hanji. Respect, Hanji.
I can't believe it.
Respect for you and everything you've done in this. I mean, she was a very entertaining character in here. And she went out like a hero.
Yeah, taking down Colossal Titans like it was nobody's business. But because that's what I was wondering too, like, because they showed the heat earlier on in the episode about it just burning from the Titans, it burning everything in their path. It's like, well, how is Hanji going to be able to get close enough? Yeah, because it's steam in the water. And
because it looked like she was like going in, coming back out.
Yeah.
So maybe she was doing that to be able to
enough.
cool off a little bit. And you're moving around in that air. Hopefully that somehow helps. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, it was pretty cool to see Erwin, and I do like how they brought in everybody, like the crew from past.
Yeah.
Especially seeing Erwin back a little bit, and then basically like just looking on. I thought that was pretty cool how they were able to work that in for the second to last episode, at least on here. So bravo to making that happen. In this episode too, I feel like, well, even just this whole series, you could feel like there's a lot of heart in making sure that everyone sees the passion in these episodes. Now, I know some of you guys said there were some issues with the studio kind of going on and whatnot, but at least in my opinion, it was still delivered pretty darn good. I'd still love to see your comments on what you thought or what you know, because you guys were doing this real time as stuff was coming out, and obviously we're a year or so behind the 8 ball there. So looking forward to what you folks have to say about that.
And even they're like, don't believe in that, like watching from above, and then Levi says, "Watch us from above." Too,
yeah, well, it was nice to see Hanji get, and everybody else, a peaceful ending for them at least, where, you know, there's no more war, there's no more suffering for them. They're at peace wherever they are in their spirit world or wherever they might be. So that was good I'm glad they put that in there. With Hanji, they finally gave us a little bit of closure as to kind of where everybody ended up. So I mean that was good to see as well.
And everyone's like, talk to us about it. Let's let it, tell us what all happened. So that was rather nice too.
Yeah, I mean that's all I got. I mean after Hanji, I mean there's a lot to talk about here, but with the game plan at the end, I almost thought for a second, and I'm glad it was like to be continued, but I was like, man, are they gonna do some real damage here to Eren and then we're gonna get a cut to? Or I'm kind of glad they did that the way they did. Like the one time I was hoping for to be continued, I'm like, give us the to be continued now so we could see it in the next episode. That was the one time I was hoping to see it, but they didn't give us too much there before they basically did give us everything's going to happen in the next episode kind of cut to.
And we still have Annie and Falco and Gabby on the boat.
Got all of them.
They're still on the boat. And I mean, I know Annie wants to go peacefully, but
Falco gave her that little tidbit of knowledge there, so it might have sparked her interest.
Yeah, so they got to make
it
a comeback. They're not just going to be gone.
Yeah, with Falco and the spinal fluid and what she can do. Well, and the other thing that I wonder that I guess I have to ask you folks in the comments to help me out, but is Armin's Colossal Titan bigger than the Titans that Eren has control of, or are they all pretty much the same size? Because I'm trying to remember how big Armin's Titan was in that episode
and then also to the wall.
Yeah, well, to the wall, and because when Burrito came to the wall of how big he was, and I'm trying to like visualize, okay, if he was bigger than the wall because those Titans were the wall, so Armin's Titan has to be head and shoulders bigger than those other than the Titans that Eren's
I'm
using.
pretty sure.
So I'm thinking that's.
But either way, those Titans are still gigantic, obviously.
And that's the last result. That's
final
the last
boss
result, yeah. So we'll see if Armin decides to do that. For a minute, I thought he was going to right away when he was on the spine, but not yet. Not yet.
Not yet, my friend.
I hope we're not too disappointed in the next one. And what I mean by that is like, we already seen Hanji go. Like, are we going to see a lot more of our current crew?
I thought we were going to lose Connie there for a minute. He was going in between the shards.
I know. I thought we were going to start seeing folks go left and right.
Dropping.
Yeah, because of the way that was going. And I'm happy that was not the case. I'm just worried now because we lost Hanji in this one. Are we going to lose? Because it's the last one.
Yeah.
And I predicted everyone's going. But
I don't know.
I hope that is not.
You want to be happy or you want to be right?
I'd rather be happy.
I'm a Levi Ackerman guy.
Well, yeah, we got to see. He's still got 2 fingers left on the one hand, and he'll still be able to do a lot of damage with that. But man, this has been quite the journey. We've got one more left for us. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying it because we're loving this so far. So for Appleton Oak, that's Diamond Dave. That's Mason Quinn. I'm, of course, the answer. We'll catch you in the next one, pals.